And how you do, Buckaroos, using my Schlafly glass. I'm having a red IPA from Show-Me Brewing. You can see the growler there. Yeah, 7.75%. I think you said, I can't remember if it's 55 or 60, somewhere in that neighborhood as far as the IBUs are concerned. It also uses Juniper Berries, which kind of combines with those hops. So, anyways, and you're going to see Shadow in the background. Shadow the cat, man. Anyways, hey, I'm Tony Beer Whisperer. How the heck are you? I'm a fan of this beer. I actually bought a growler of it last weekend, um, and I drank it. I didn't share it though. I shared it with a lot of folks, man. Um, Went to a wedding last weekend, so I bought a growler to share with a few specific folks. Uh, we went to where they had the reception. I had a growler in the back, so little by little, I invited a few folks out. We finished that growler off, but. Because I didn't do a video specific for it, I wanted to get another growler so I uh, could do that. And the red IPA really is one of my favorite styles, although I prefer when they just call them hoppy reds rather than red IPAs. I don't like the red IPA moniker. I'd rather it just be a hoppy red, but that's just kind of my little idiosyncrasy, I suppose. It's good beer. It's a damn fine beer. They're doing some great beer out there at Show Me. Again, I think their intention was to be a home brew shop, but they also have a microbrewery license. They started as a home brew shop, and they had all the equipment for folks that could come in and brew. So that was kind of their intention. I don't know if they intended to be a brewery specifically where folks would come in for their beer, like what I do. I used to do some home brewing. I did a lot in the early uh, 90s. I started in the early 90s. I haven't done much. I think the last batch I brewed, to be honest, was probably about 2011. Um, then things kind of went haywire for us. If you know my story, I don't need to go into it for you. But yeah, 2011 is the last homebrew batch I brewed. The truth is, I just don't have the time, energy, or inclination to homebrew anymore. I like doing what I do. I like going to breweries. I like doing the videos. I like having my website where I can write articles. But yeah, for me, I probably won't homebrew again. It just takes too much time and energy. But I may do a batch there at some point when I get enough money saved up because everything is done there. I don't have to take it home. Only until I bottle it, and then I don't mind taking it home. But I kind of went a long way around the barn to tell you, yeah, I don't think they intended on doing as many beer styles as they are, but they are doing quite a few. Andy had brewed a while back a Rogan beer, which is fantastic, and not many folks are doing a Rogan beer these days. You'll see some rye IPAs, but not a whole lot of Rogan beers. Excuse me. They also did a vanilla cream ale, which was fantastic. The Highway 63 IPA that then evolved into the Dancing Bear IPA, and then they've done this red IPA. And I'm just really looking forward to what they're going to do in the fall. This fall really gets kicking what fall styles are going to do. I hope they do something crazy. I don't know if there's anything barrel aged, but at least to have some, bourbon infused oak going into some stuff. I'm kind of digging that. Oh, the bottom line is on this beer, the more I drink it, the more I like it. And the truth is that I've had the growler in a cooler. I pulled it out, let it warm up a bit. I probably got this beer at about 55 degrees right now. It's probably, to be honest with you, right where it needs to be. I mean, I'd been drinking it colder, and now that I've had this warmer, all the flavors are coming together perfectly right now, right at this moment. And I think that's what a lot of folks especially it's what Americans misunderstand about the term, you know, uh, room temperature. Nobody's talking about room temperature in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's better. That beer should be drank at room temperature. What they're talking about isn't room temperature. What they're talking about is cellar temperature, which typically can run between 50 to 65 degrees. Most beers are better at about 50 to 55 degrees. There is almost virtually nothing that tastes good at 80 degrees. So room temperature is kind of a misnomer. What they're really talking about is a cellar temp. Cellar temp in Germany, in London, is different than cellar temp in fucking Phoenix. Are you following me? Anyways, I'm sorry for the folks that show me for cussing. I was trying not to do it, but it just came out, man. So, anyways, trying to bring back some uh, uh, back to the beer. Let me just say. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I love this beer. Oh, it's gorgeous. Actually, to be honest with you, I had a pint earlier. One pint. I had about a 10-ounce pour in a tulip earlier. Um, was I did a video with another friend, and it was fine. But actually, I kind of now that it may be because it has warmed up. To be honest with you, but the problem is not the problem is I guess what I'm trying to say is glass. Everything seems to be have to drink out of a tulip for many beer snobs. I think for this particular style, for this particular beer, I think this is the glass that works for it because I think it allows it to warm and allows it to breathe, maybe even better than a tulip does. So for me, it works in this type of glass. Just guessing. I don't know the science, y'all. I'm just drinking a beer, man. And I guess maybe that is my point. Is some people take this stuff way too freaking seriously. You're just having a beer, you're just relaxing, and some people want to say, "Well, you didn't say this, you didn't do this, you didn't drink this, you didn't hold your pinky up, you didn't stand on one leg." Anyways, hey, I'm trying to beer whisper. I'm enjoying the red IPA from Show Me. I hope you're all having a good day. I was trying to drink the whole beer through the course of this video, but quite frankly, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to need to. It's going to be a 40-minute video. So I'm trying to beer whisper. We'll talk to you later.